We're your daily collegiate football beat here, talking Penn State's next game against Illinois. It's their 5th game in the Big Ten, last game in October, which means we're getting close to Halloween. So we thought we'd mix it up today. We're going to do a little kind of characters here, a few Penn State guys, a couple Illinois guys to talk about the game and what we think they'd be saying.
All right, so Joe Paterno, can you just let us know, are you going to be in the field this weekend, and what do you think about the Penn State quarterback situation?
First of all, I hope to be on the field, at least for the first half. Last week, I was a little under the weather. My hip, everything's still bothering me a bit from when the players tried to protect me a few weeks ago to play on the sideline. As far as quarterbacks, we told them a few weeks ago we're going to go back and forth. Last week it was Matt McGloin's shot. You might see Rob Bolden this time. It's tough to tell. I mean, watching him in practice, I said earlier in the week, that's why we practice. So I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do with quarterbacks right now.
So, Matt McGloin, you're going to start this week, and if you do, why do you deserve to start?
I don't know, man. I mean, frankly, if I don't start this week, it's absolutely ridiculous. I finally got to start last week. That was nice. That was definitely nice. I was pretty tired coming off the bench every week and, being the number 2 guy when I felt like I was the better guy. I mean, you look at our numbers. You look at my numbers compared to Rob's. I mean, I love Rob. Rob's a great guy. We're close off the field. You guys saw the video and stuff. I was playing sock and boppers and stuff like that. But you look at the numbers, I'm playing better than Rob. I don't, what I have, 7 touchdowns? I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. And what's Rob got, 1? I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, I would love to be on the field this week. Obviously that the Illinois loss last year, it stung pretty bad. I feel like I'm the guy to lead us to, through the rest of the season. We got some tough games coming up these next couple of weeks. And, yeah, I mean, you ask the coaches, they'll tell you the better answer. But, you know what? I think I should be out there.
So, Nate Shieldhouse, how are you going to duplicate last year's success against the Lions on Saturday?
Well, I'm coming in with a lot of confidence this week. I basically had my way with Penn State last year. 151 yards and a touchdown through the air, only 4 incompletions, 60 yards on the ground. I mean, to me, Beaver Stadium was not anything to to worry about. 108,000 fans on homecoming, and we basically stuck it to Penn State. So I think we're coming in with a lot of confidence, and I don't see why we can't do it again.
All right, so Devin Still, Illinois was pretty successful against you guys last year. How do you plan on stopping them on Saturday, especially quarterback Nathan Shieldhouse, who's a pretty mobile guy?
It's all about keeping him in the pocket. Last year we didn't do a very good job of that. We let him get on the run, make plays, and that's when he's most dangerous. So it's up to me, Jordan Hill, Jack Crawford, Sean Stanley, Eric Lattimore, and as well as the linebackers. Gerald Hodges is playing fantastic right now. He's the best football I've ever seen him play. So for them, it's about keeping up with that athleticism, and I think we have the athleticism and the speed to do so because Shieldhouse can get out there and he can make some plays.
All right, Malcolm Willis, just how are you feeling? You had a little bit of an injury against Northwestern, and what's the secondary doing to prepare for Illinois' big passing game?
Yeah, first of all, I'm doing fine. I'm going to be playing Saturday, feeling pretty much 100% back to normal. Not so sure about Stephen Morris, though. We really can't tell what he did yet. I mean, Joe said we were not really allowed to tell, so we're not really sure whether he's injured or whether it was another kind of problem, so we're not sure about that yet. But, yeah, Illinois' passing attack is pretty darn good. They got A.J. Jenkins in there. He's the nation's #1 receiver pretty much. He has the most all-purpose yardage in the Big Ten. He's a really shifty guy, like 76 yards against us last year and a touchdown. We didn't focus on stopping him, focus on not letting Shieldhouse get to him, get the balls to him. And if we do that, I think we can be pretty good because they don't have very much as far as the running backs go after Shieldhouse after him. So I think we'll be pretty good.
So Davon Smith, receiver's going to be without Derek Moore for another week. You guys are really going to need to step up. How are you going to do that?
What we've been doing is pretty much so far. I mean, I had a pretty big game against Northwestern. I had over 100 yards. It was absolutely amazing. I'm a little shifty guy, kind of get around, kind of move my body around, but I feel like that's what makes me good. That's what defenders tell me. That's how good I am because they can't really grab a hold of me. But the big thing for us is just as long as Matt McGloin or Rob Bolden spreads the ball around to each of us, I think we're a dangerous core. I mean, we still have Justin Brown, we still have Brandon Mosey-Felder, we still have Shawnee Kersey. We have guys who can make plays in the receiving core. It's just a matter of Matt McGloin spreading the ball around, and that's when we're really dangerous.
So Silas Red, you suffered a little bit of a stinger towards the end of the game against Northwestern last week, and you've been getting a whole lot of carries, really been carrying the burden in this running game. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I don't expect that injury to affect me at all this week. I know I've been getting a lot of carries, but I've been handling the load pretty well, over 125 yards each Big Ten game so far. hoping to keep this hot month of October going. And I know we're talking Halloween here, but right now me and Stephon Green, we got the red-green connection going, a little Christmas in October. He's back, adding to our running back depth here. So one of the longest runs I made last week was the run from the sideline to the end zone to celebrate with Stephon Green. I don't mind if he or Curtis Dukes or Beecham are getting in there and getting carries. As long as we keep moving the ball in offense, that's all that matters.
All right, Ron Zook, Illinois coach. You guys have lost 2 games in a row. What's the team's mentality going into this weekend, and how do you plan on stopping Penn State?
Yeah, it's been tough. We started off so hot, 6-0, climbed to number 16 in the national rankings. There's so much excitement going on in this program, and I don't know what happened these past 2 weeks. We lost by a touchdown each game, and I really feel like we didn't play our game. We weren't us. So coming into this game, obviously we upset them last year on homecoming, and that was a great day for us. But it's a new year. This is a new team. Penn State. A lot of people haven't been giving them much credit this year, but Penn State's a great team. They're a very good team. 7-1, playing in the Big Ten. Obviously, it's very impressive. So, in order to stop them, I think right now when you look at Penn State's offense, obviously Silas Red is the guy you need to stop. He's been working real hard. He's been carrying the burden. He's been just doing really well in all aspects of the running game. Obviously, Penn State's defense is also very good. So I think for us to be in this game, we're going to have to stop that running game.